Hello, my name is Vanessa John and I live in Miri, Sarawak since I was born. Miri is a city in Sarawak. It is the second largest city in the state. It is on its northern coast near the border with Brunei. Known by its nickname, Oil Town, Miri is the birthplace of the Malaysian petroleum industry, as the city was founded in 1910 when the first oil well was drilled by Royal Dutch Shell. Petroleum has continued to drive the city's economy and development ever since. Miri is the main tourist gateway to various national parks, which makes it a favorite ecotourism destination which nowadays called as the resort city. Miri boasts a diverse population which consists of Chinese, Malay, Iban, Bidayo, Melanau, Kelabit, Lun Bawang, and many other ethnic groups. International students from a foreign university campus base here and expatriates from international corporations add much spice to Miri as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Kelly. I live in Pagalungan, Sabah. It is far away in rural Sabah. My village has very few residents compared to the city. My village is located on the border of Kalimantan, Indonesia with Malaysia.
City life has got to be one of the most exciting places to live. Many people seem to think city life is too fast-paced or too fake for them to enjoy city life. Living in a city for me seems to be one of the most exciting places to be. Hearing all of the hustle and bustle going on outside of my house seems to give me a sense that I am not alone in this world. Cities are the great heavens for knowledge, culture, and social life. Vibrant cultures are found in cities because it takes a large population to support museums, concert halls, sports teams, and nightlife districts. Cities also offer rich social opportunities. People in rural areas enjoy only limited social opportunities because of the small local population. City dwellers can choose their friends and mates from among a large number of people of similar interests and inclinations.
It is the most amazing thing that happened in my life. I'm very grateful that I was born in rural. When I at home, it is so calm without any pollution. A lot of people might think that rural people doesn't communicate with others, but they were so wrong. We usually talk to others, villagers that near to our hometown. In rural area, I feel very safe from any crime because everything is in control. Well, we don't have a lot of population.
Living in the city has many advantages. First, there are many reasons why city life is preferable because there are more places for entertainment. For example, gardens, promenades, and a musical fountain, which found in Miri City Fan. Second, there are more chances for employment. There is greater range of jobs and the pay is higher. Third, the shopping has a wider variety and prices are better, although the life in the city is more comfortable than village life. Fourth, one of the other good things about living in the city is the comprehensive transportation systems that they have. Not only are there buses and taxis, also now there are e-hailing services, which is GrabCar, but there are also subways that offer a relatively quick and convenient solution to help you get from one point to another point, and also traffic along the way. Last but not least, there is certainly no shortage of activities that can match your personal interests or hobbies and allow you to enjoy your time living in the city. For instance, to those who likes hiking, like me, Miri City have a national park from another planet, which is Mulu National Park, and it's like a scene from a scientific fiction movie.
So there are 5 good things when we live in rural. first thing first is living in a healthy life. As we all know, in rural area, we are free from any pollution like air pollution and so on. Secondly, we are safe from any crime. Everything is on control because the resident is very few. Third, we live in harmony with other people without any racism. As we know, living in rural, we're not mixing with other people like Chinese, Malay people, and so on. They are only us in the village. So fourth, it is a low cost of living. We don't need to pay for the electricity and the water because everything is free. So we have a low cost of living. And lastly, there is no rushing when we need to do something. As we know, city is full of people, so everything is so rushing. But in rural area, it's so quietly calm and no rushing to do something at all.
Always keep in mind that the urban living is not for everyone. There are numerous cons and disadvantages of the living in a big city and a city living. The first con is busy towns or cities can feel crowded and may mean that you gonna feel more stress or pressure. Due to overpopulation in the urban areas, you may sometimes feel suffocated and walking closely in the streets, congestion, and frequently bumping into each other. Second is, urban areas tend to be more expensive to live in. Property prices are higher and so are goods and services. In the city, salaries are higher than in rural areas, but this comes at a higher cost of living as well. The prices of the commodities are also higher due to the large concentration of people and huge demand. Last but not least, because of larger populations, cities can have higher levels of pollution, including noise pollution. This could be damaging to your health in the long term. And to add on, the youth in the city tend to accept bad habits like smoking, drugs, gambling, and drinking more rapidly than those in the suburbs.
But despite of the good living in rural area, there are disadvantages also. There are 3 disadvantages that I can say to you guys, which is it is hard to study others' community. As I said before, we only live in our circle community only, so we cannot learn others' community like Chinese, Malay people, and so on. Secondly, there is a low internet connection, so we can't search for a lot of information. So people like me who like to study others and want to search everything in internet to study others, it is very limited because rural area has a low internet connection. Lastly, there is no shopping mall, so it is hard to fill in our stuff that we need. You will not shopping because there is no shopping mall in rural area.
Speaking of vacation, I would say countryside is better and I think it's the best place for relaxation. I would choose Sosodikan Hill, which is located in Kundasang, Sabah. City life is full of charms, fun, and fantasies. Traveling to a rural area is a great option for me if I'm looking for a slower pace and for more relaxed vacation. I grew up in the city and that is why I always crave to go to where I will enjoy the nature itself, where only humming of the birds is present and wind sways my hair. I love the idea of serene place with the hill. By having vacation in countryside, it can also help me to cut down expenses, which also means I will be less likely to spend time shopping, and that will help to cut my budget. Last but not least is I can take prettier Instagram spam where I have all the time to explore the place and click as many pictures as I want to remind me of the awesome holiday when I'm back amidst the chaotic city life.
I would like to say that I want to spend my holiday in rural area. It is not I want to say that I used to it, but far from city, more relaxing, and the nature also very helpful when I stress. So I would like to go somewhere far from any human, like Maleo Basin in Sabah. That place in Sabah is reserve forest in Sabah, and we can camping inside the forest. I'm a type of person who doesn't want to include at the crowded people like city, so I choose to spend my holiday in rural area.